What is going on, everybody? Welcome back. Me and Miguel. We are Death Valley Driver. And we are here today to talk about the historic, the iconic, granddaddy of them all, WrestleMania 42. Uh, Miguel, how's it going today, man?
Doing fine. Uh, with our scheduling, we had to pick a certain time, and we're doing this at. We're recording this. Well, for me, it's 2:28 in the morning.
It is 5 for me. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
you know.
and we were supposed to do this earlier, but we were just talking about life before this. We just spent an hour, bro.
Hey man, it is what it is. It's
Yeah,
what we do.
what we do.
Yeah, freaking WrestleMania's in the books. We definitely wanted to get this out before it got like too stale, the conversation, because a lot of people are gonna be talking about this show. We want to hit the ground running a little bit because we really like the numbers. Really appreciate it, guys, from our first going for 5 on some of those lovely Dave Meltzer 5 stars. Definitely want to get one of those out soon. We got plenty of Will Ospreay matches to salivate over. I'm excited.
Elevated.
But Will Ospreay, that's a tale for another day. Today we're talking WrestleMania, 2-day event, running back to back in Las Vegas. You know, so far this is their 7th Mania. They've done 2 nights since the pandemic one in 2020. I can definitely say that WrestleMania has lost a little bit of its appeal in general, but these 2 nights also don't help. I do prefer it. I don't know about you. I do prefer it over those really bad, like 8-hour WrestleMania cards. But
yeah. I think what makes the whole night thing more funnier, I forgot what that celebrity's name is that was talking about Jay Uso. Why you bring in these Saturday night ass wrestlers?
Yo, it's over. It's over. It's over for them now. It's over.
Not gonna lie, if you on the Saturday show, it don't matter, honestly, at this point.
You can't come back from that.
Yes.
But so we're gonna start off with WrestleMania Saturday, night 1. So they pretty much got almost a full sellout after, having to lower the ticket prices and all that. But regardless, man, people are still buying into the World Wrestling Entertainment. About 51K apparently were set up for this show, and crowd was pretty active all night. For stadium shows, it can really be hit or miss. They just sit on their hands. We've seen it plenty of times. But they were pretty active, at least.
It was probably louder than last year's, because last year's, I don't remember shit.
Oh, God. No, that crowd sucked last year. That was bad. They were way better this year.
Yeah.
But night 1, so John Cena comes out. Freshly retired, 4 months after the Gunther match, and Cena comes out and he pretty much tells you this shit kind of sucks right now. Sorry, but
what a way to do that. Like, I don't know if Triple H told him, but like, what type of who goes out there and shits on their own like company, bro?
Hey man, honesty is the window to the soul, or something like that.
AJ Styles has said it lost his flair. John Cena goes out there and says, I know that the build is not the best, but just enjoy the show, man.
We're gonna you thought the build was bad. You haven't seen anything yet. That's pretty much what he said, because this we'll get into the card, but we got to start off with the opener. After Cena cut it short and sweet, and we had our opener. WrestleMania night 1. We have the Vision,
Oh
Logan
my
Paul,
God, bro.
Austin Theory,
Oh my
and
God.
IShowSpeed versus the Usos and LA Knight. Last year, in the opener of WrestleMania in general, Jay Uso, he won the world title. He made Gunther tap out.
I thought Gunther
Uh,
did not work that Mania though. He was hurt, right?
LA Knight, he was also on the same night. He lost to Jacob Fatu of the U.S. title. He was currently the champion. And Logan Paul had AJ Styles' last WrestleMania match, and it really fucking sucked.
Yeah, fucking
in this,
dog shit.
well, to keep up with tradition, this also fucking sucked.
Okay, I did not watch this match because I was still out, and then like,
what do you mean?
no, I was still out. I was still taking the bus when I was
Oh,
watching
man.
this match, and I did not know that this was opening. So I was like, am I missing out anything good? I saw the match. I was like, okay, I'm not missing much. I saw on Twitter, it's just whatever.
It was, it sucked. It wasn't good at all, and it, like, I get it. Look at the people involved. Like, LA Knight, who was a good wrestler. He's a very good wrestler, to his credit. But by default, he's like the best wrestler in a match of 6 people.
Second
And
best
the
is like
Usos-
IShowSpeed, bro.
Oh, come on. Jimmy does a whisper in a win, But the Usos are just, ugh. Logan Paul fucking sucks, and Austin Theory, ugh. But dude, it was just a nothing match. The crowd was into it, and nothing really happened. Like, there was in celebrity matches, and I'm a big fan of celebrity matches. I love the Dennis Rodman tag of Hogan against Show and Luger, and Floyd Mayweather and Big Show is one of the best Mania matches ever. Knoxville and Sami, but they usually have like a formula where the celebrity does something like, see, like, I can do this shit too, and they build around like him finding a way to get over on the actual wrestler. But none of that happened here. It was just IShowSpeed did a little headlock and did a little scoop and a slam.
He knows the best. He did a headlock.
He knows the best. Yeah,
Take that indie bullshit somewhere else.
Dude, he did La Spidica. He did fucking Mystico's like head scissors.
La Mystica.
He was awesome, but yeah, it was just the Usos looked really sloppy. They fucked up their finish.
I saw.
I don't really
and
remember.
they tried comparing them to the Young Bucks, but that's a discussion for another day.
Not me. But I mean, I like the Usos in their prime, but it's not 2017 anymore.
We done with them.
Or no, more like 2022, 2023. But
the two spots I've seen was the fuck up and the frog splash by Speed, but that's literally what everybody has told me. Yeah. What was the post match?
Yeah, that was it. That was just, Logan was like mad he lost, and they all beat up him after.
Oh wait, he turned face.
Yeah, he turned face. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, W speed. But it was just such a nothing burger of a match. Like,
not gonna be the first time you say nothing burger.
I think we both know what you're talking about, and we'll get to those two ladies. But I don't know. I didn't expect a great match, but I expected something, and I really got nothing. Like, there's nothing memorable about this at all, and it's something I'll probably never watch again. It's disappointing because I like celebrity matches, And to think with how TKO loves to push these celebrities and to get them involved, you think like the matches would be good, like historically how celebrity matches are good in wrestling. If you cry about them, cry more. But yeah, fucking pretty bad opener. Right people in the opener, like Knight and the Usos, it gets, the crowd like hyped, but yeah, pretty bad.
What was? Are we gonna give out like star ratings or like whatever? Because I did not do that because I had like no interest in
I
doing
have
star
mine
ratings.
written. I have mine written down. It's up to you. I don't know.
I would like to hear it
I
because I did not
it's
watch
like a
this.
it's like a it's like a 2, bro. It's like a 2. The post match was good. Like it wasn't a worst match ever, but it was like really nothing.
Yeah.
At my notes that Theory's first offense in the match was a rolling drop kick, like literally tag into a
Fucking
rolling drop kick.
sucks.
That really like pissed me off.
He's literally
The Vision,
like AI generated wrestler. The Vision is AI generated, bro.
dude. The Vision really does feel like if you're going on Universe in the first time in like 2K and you simulate into a year, like you make a stable and you simulate like what's happening in a year. Like how the fuck is this Division? They debuted it after Mania last year. Well, Rollins and Breaker. That was Division. Rollins, Breaker, Heyman. How the fuck is it this? What happened? What the hell happened? But
It's just unbelievable because we were all gassing it up. Like we saw Breaker and Rollins and we were like, okay, we're moved by this. And then like Bronson, I had no like problem with Bronson being in it.
Yeah.
But once we got to Logan Paul, I remember we were comparing that shit. Well, not me, but I was going on Twitter and they were like Dangerous Alliance. Like they have potential to be this. And then now like Logan Paul and Austin Theory's in this faction.
I'm so sure. Yeah, we gotta bring in Big Ethan to save it. Big Ego.
Or Ricky, someone.
Yeah, maybe we'll see. But the match just kind of ended out of nowhere. Night BFT, 2 stars. Fucking sucks. Let's move on. So, second match of the night, we have Drew McIntyre facing Jacob Fatu in an unsanctioned match. Jacob, he won the U.S. title last year from LA Knight, as I mentioned before. Drew McIntyre beat Damian Priest in some stip match as well. I think it was like a Sin City street fight. I'm like 80% sure. Both had good matches last year. This match was it was alright. It's okay. Okay.
I saw half of the match and I was like, yeah, this is solid. I think I'm gonna be saying this for a lot of these matches where it's like, well, not for night 1, but where it's like it's a fine match, but it's not anything to like worth like rewatch,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I'm gonna be rewatching this match anytime.
No, I probably won't rewatch it in ever my entire existence. But it was still like serviceable. It was still almost like good. Still solid. Jacob bumps really cool. He does like the Rikishi bump, like that from the clothesline, like the like spin out, like that shit's awesome. I love that. I'm a big mark for that bump. In general, like he's willing to take. Like I was talking to my uncle, and with Kevin Owens, whenever he comes back, he might not take the same bumps as he used to. Jacob Fatu maybe can take that mantle. I can see him taking like crazy bumps and big falls, and he's kind of a maniac. He's big enough to not get like really hurt from that. And he did take some decent shots in this match. The table, Drew threw him out the ring into the table. That was pretty cool. Thoughts on 2026 Drew McIntyre?
No comment.
Okay. But Drew, I don't know. I hate that same fucking joke. He's done that stupid bored out work joke 3 years in a row now. Like, I hate it. I hate it. Yeah, I hate people that have one joke. Like, stop. Hopefully this is the end. If this is just like a trilogy of that joke, that's fine. But I don't
Just
need.
don't book him at Mania at this point.
Yeah, it's fine, dude. Like, you can do that shit in the SmackDown Go Home show in Saudi next year. Yeah, Saudi Mania, man, oh man. But yeah, I mean, like, it was a cool like spots match. Like, you know, I like the toolbox being introduced and Drew being a little scared of it because of his history of Punk, and I like the bumps they took and a lot of the physicality. I didn't really feel any sort of hatred there or animosity. It just felt like two guys like just trying to have like a decent match, and it was, you know, not bad. Finish was cool.
Yeah.
Jacob wins as he should, and hopefully has a good rest of the year. I gave it like a 3 1/4. You know, it's fine. Decent little match.
So we're moving on to the next match.
Moving on to the Women's Tag Team Championship 4-way match. We have Charlexa, my two mothers, my two queens. I do like them a lot. Bailey and Lyra. I don't know if they have a team name. We have Naya and Lash Legend, who have a really cool fucking demolition style like entrance. Well, not like they have the masks. That was cool. I like demolition. And then we have Brie Bella, and you know, Nikki's hurt. Nikki Zawa's hurt. What's Brie to do? And
could it be?
Oh my! Paige is back in the World Wrestling Federation. Real quick before I go into the match, I'd like to read a tweet, if I would, from Peps. You know, Peps Wrestling, pretty popular wrestling Twitter account. Just your thoughts on this, Miguel. Paige really won a world title.
I know this fucking tweet. Fuck off.
Hold on. Paige really won a world title in AEW, left the company, took a break, rejoined WWE to win the tag belts in the past 3 years. Meanwhile, Takeshita is still a Don Callis geek the whole time. What are your thoughts?
Fuck you.
I'm just reading tweets, man. You know, that's all I'm doing. So I like 70%, 75% of the women in this match. I think they're all pretty good. The ones I like anyway. It's cool, I guess, that Lyra and Bailey they didn't get the team last year. You know, Bex made the call. So it's good to see them the exact same place this year and not win. Overall, though, I thought the match was pretty good. It was solid. It was solid for what it was, for the time it was given, for some of the people involved, and how the crowd was into it. I thought it was decent, you know. Charlotte did her thing. Alexa did her thing. Very underrated. It's not a bit. She's awesome. Lyra had a pretty cool spot when she I forget who she caught. Either it was Alexa or Paige.
I think it was Paige.
Yeah, she's awesome. I have a bit where I just make fun of her for not being over. And while she is not really over, she's incredible. I love Lyra. Lash did her thing. Paige, I really don't remember what the fuck Brie Bella did. And that's okay.
Yeah, but Paige, this is like, I'm not good props, but this was one of the few Paige performance that has not pissed me off. So like,
I concur.
At least she did not piss me off.
I thought she looked like decent, man. She did her comeback. She, hit her moves and she looked fine. Nothing crazy, but
Yeah,
she
holy
looked a
shit,
lot better than
Ethan
some of
Page.
those. Yeah, yes. Yeah. She looked a lot better than some of her AEW matches. But yeah, it was. So Paige and Brie Bella won the match. Tag team champions. Representing, of course, as we all know, the original 4 horsewomen. The Bella twins, Paige and AJ. That's always been a thing. Paige, yeah, her first night in the company, well, in the main roster, she won the Divas title. First night back, wins the tag titles. Is what it is. I don't want to comment too much of what I think about Paige as a person, as a wrestler. I'll say though that her movie is actually pretty good. Movie's like a solid 7.5 out of 10. But yeah, like solid 3-star match. Not bad.
Okay.
What do we got next?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so
Yeah.
You go ahead.
Yeah, okay, sure. We got Becky Lynch, the man, challenging AJ Lee.
I don't know if you remember this. I don't know if you're gonna get to this, but the fucking performer.
I'll get to it. Oh yeah.
Becky's...
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So Becky challenges AJ Lee for the women's intercontinental title. So Becky, what's the band that this Becky song, The Wonder Years?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'd like to just confess that if to anybody that's listening, anybody that watch Going for 5 or Temperature Check or whatever, any video in the future that we make, all right, just if you disagree of something that we say, or particularly in this case, I say, because you didn't make this mistake, Miguel, but I did. If you disagree with something I say, and like, oh, Terry Funk and Ric Flair, that's an easy 5. You're a fucking idiot. Well, it turns out that I am an idiot, because I thought that the Wonder Years guy or the lead singer, I thought that was just him. I thought he was just having a really good live performance. Like, wow, this guy sounds awesome. Like he sounds like the recording, and yeah, he fucking lip synced. It should have been obvious when he did a lip syncing part. That's not even like him singing. It's like Becky's part in the song. When she's like, "The man comes around." He did that part too. That should have been a clear giveaway. Yeah. Just to keep that in mind.
And then AJ Lee, she came out to a bunch of girls who dressed up as her, which as soon as that happened, I knew she was losing.
Yeah. Like Cena to Theory years ago.
Fuck them kids.
Yeah. So crowd was super into this match. Like, they were super invested because they like AJ. They're invested in Becky. Becky's a legend, not low key. She's just a legend. Last year Becky returned as like Lyra's surprise partner against Liv and Raquel for the tag titles, and this is AJ's first WrestleMania in over a decade. It was her and Paige against the Bella Twins. Just like a non-title tag match. Well, I don't think the women's tag titles existed back then. But yeah, the crowd was like really, definitely like into this match. It's a shame that it kind of sucked, but it could have been good. I really think. What are your thoughts on 2026 AJ Lee?
I barely I don't know what you asked me, bro. I don't watch this promotion.
What are you talking about? What do you mean? You watch SmackDown every week?
No, I don't. Where's this bullshit coming from?
We should be watching SmackDown every week. We should be.
We can review SmackDown and NXT for shits and giggles.
But so I don't know. They didn't really do anything outside of just kind of their signature stuff. They did some finisher stealing. This is our first finisher stealing of the night, but not our last. I'm so over with, bro. I'm so over with referees having these prominent like rivalries with the talent. I'm so sick of like this
Aubrey
Becky
Edwards,
Jessica
let's go 2.0.
Aubrey and Jericho, Bryce Ram. I hate Bryce Ramsberg with the MJF matches. I hate that. Like it peaked with Triple H and Earl Hebner back in like 2000. Like I don't need the crowd to pop for a referee. Like I'm good. Like Mike Chioda didn't need that. But anyway, Jessica Carr and Becky, they had like the Becky pushes her, she pushes back, and she almost loses the match. That was like whatever. Oh brother. But I don't know. This match went very quickly. Becky did the manhandle slam. AJ did the manhandle slam. It sucks.
I don't know why. I don't know if you see it, but AJ's low-key a good bumper. I don't know what it is.
Yes. Dude, I think she's so little. Little people, like small people, just bump well.
Like she took some like nasty, like the barricade spot. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, and the like the suplex into the second turnbuckle, like she bumps really well. That's like her strongest like attribute. It's a shame with AJ coming back, only because, well, I don't want to word it like that because a lot of people are happy to see her back, and I'm sure she's happy to be back. It does kind of ruin that illusion that she left right before like the horsewomen came up. We, never saw her interact with like Sasha or Charlotte and Asuka and Ember Moon, Athena, but it was never really known if she could hang with these people, right? If she, like we knew AJ was good for the time period she was in as a wrestler, but when compared to some of these others, could she have hanged? And now we kind of see her now, and I don't know.
You're gonna get fried by Diva stands, bro.
I love AJ. Like she was my favorite character in 2012 Raw, but the matches just haven't been that great. And maybe I need to see her more out of Becky. Like her and Becky, I'm just tired of. Maybe I'll put her against like.
I think Bayley. I'm very intrigued how her and Bayley would do because
they had a match. I didn't see it though.
They did. Oh.
Yeah, they had one on Raw. That's her only like non-Becky match.
Oh my god.
A match without Becky in it.
Let Lyra work AJ. I'll see how this turns out.
With Becky, I'm just sort of like out of her. I'm so done with this character. I'm so done with this Becky vortex. So
you were fucking like playing the whole bit on Discord calling Becky the greatest, and then you're tired of this bit. Huh?
Well, no, she is. I'm just tired of this character. She is, and I don't know if she's the greatest. It's a tie between her and Monet. So,
well, Monet clears, but no time for that discussion.
But the match, not great. I felt like it could have been, and then just another match. So this is the trend, man, where these matches are just ending abruptly. Like out of nowhere. Drew and Jacob was the only match that had a natural like build up to the conclusion. And
Yeah.
this definitely felt rushed and anticlimactic and just, but I don't know. And it really didn't accomplish much. It just, Becky's is stat padding this title that just got introduced.
Like, who wins the tie? Like, who's gonna beat Becky just for Becky to win it back, or like AJ to win? I don't even know. Like, who even beats Becky? Natalia? Oh no, they're gonna do some bullshit.
Let's go. But yeah, not a great match. I gave it like 2.25.
Yeah. So you want to go ahead with the next match?
This, I thought we were getting to the other women's match.
No,
Gunther Rollins is next.
Yeah. So we got the ring general, Gunther, versus Seth Rollins.
Okay, so you have some things to say about this match. Got it. Okay, got it.
Dude, now I just want to say, when the beginning sequence happened, I thought this shit was gonna be a squash. I was gonna put this bitch at a 5. I was like, hold on.
I was so fucking locked in during the beginning. I was so locked in to Gunther killing this fucking guy. But we just had like a match after. Gunther, he opened WrestleMania. You know, once again, just to remind you, he opened WrestleMania last year.
Not trying to hear it.
Rollins main evented WrestleMania last year, WrestleMania Saturday, and won. So, yeah, now they meet now. Rollins is a really fucking weird entrance where he has like black eyes and he was shot
Michael
a bunch
Cole
of times.
With the shitty call.
Yeah, like he called him like a Game of Thrones villain or something.
Yeah.
He was having terrible calls all weekend. He's the worst. I know, Excalibur, whatever. Michael Cole's the worst ever. But I don't. He had the smoke coming out of him. It reminded me of like Drake after the Kendrick beef when he was.
I saw that tweet too.
I didn't see that tweet. That's the first thing that came to mind. Man, but yeah, the start to this match was fucking awesome, and then it just kind of settled in. Like, yeah, we're gonna be wrestling, and they do like some strike exchanges with booting. They keep booting each other, and it's a pretty good match. We kind of figured it was gonna be good. It's Gunther. It's Rollins at WrestleMania. He usually delivers well at WrestleMania. I think we should kind of give our stance on freaking for the channel. It's the first time talking about him.
You can do it.
Okay. Okay. I don't love Seth Rollins. Most of the people in my life know I don't love Seth Rollins. Not people like that don't know anything about wrestling. I don't talk about Seth Rollins and my grandmother or anything. But anyway, but I don't hate him in any regard, and I think he's quite good. I think he does some little micro things I don't like, but so do a lot of wrestlers. And I think when he's on it, he's definitely on it. I feel like I'm the only honest person about Seth Rollins. I feel like people that love him fucking can't be honest about who he is in the year of 2026. I think AEW negatively impacted his career, because how can you look at Kenny Omega and Seth Rollins and be like, yeah, Seth's like just as good? Like, come on. But he's not like a shitter. Like, people act like he's like the worst wrestler ever, worst main event wrestler the company's ever had. Like, I'm not on that.
Yeah,
like,
I saw a tweet.
He's good.
I saw a tweet, and it was like Gunther's facing his worst opponent yet. I mean, dude, he faced Jey Uso, bro. Come on. Like, Seth Seth is pretty bad. Like, he can do shit that's like pretty bad, but he's not Jay Uso levels of bad. Like, come on now.
To be fair, Gunther and Jay, their first match was better in this match. I'm just saying.
The IC
Just want to make
title?
conversation.
I think it was for the IC
the
title.
King of the Ring match.
Oh.
The King of the Ring match. That match rocked. But so really, I gotta give both of them credit for having a 3-week build. The match felt very intense. It felt more intense than Jacob and Drew, and it felt like these guys were in a pretty heated rivalry when it really fucking wasn't. It was just something they kind of threw together, and it came off well on TV, and it came off well here. It definitely felt like two major stars, like trying to one up each other and who's the best. And clearly we have an opinion on who's the best, but
the ring general,
Gunther.
There's people who think he's boring, by the way.
I just don't get that. I just really don't. I don't get that. Even like I hate. He cuts good promos too. Like he comes out on TV and he makes people mad. I don't get how you can not like
godly
him.
wrestler. Like what I like about Gunther now is like when that music plays, everybody's like groaning, bro. Like it's like this is fucking beats, bro. And then and then when he tapped out John and AJ, I don't remember if they were like that when he defeated Seth, but just the utter silence, like dude, so fucking awesome, bro.
He's the best. He's the best. I don't watch WWE Weekly. I keep up with it pretty much all the. I can't escape it, and I just watch matches I want to watch, and if I have time, watch a show. But he's by far my favorite like weekly guy to watch. Just how he interacts with the rest of the roster, how the crowd interacts with him. I just don't get it. I think he's super entertaining, but to each their own. He doesn't like. He needs like a cool catchphrase.
Maybe Louis can help him with that.
Yeah, he's over. So far so good in a match. I'm watching a match, right? And I'm liking it. And then Seth has the nerve to fucking hit his goddamn stupid pedigree. Like it is so bad, man. It is so bad. It's been bad forever. It's worse now. And maybe Gunther could have sold it better. I'm not gonna blame it all on Seth, but Seth
was on his side.
Yeah, how do you take a back bump from that? Like what the fuck? But Seth, you're embarrassing yourself. Stephanie McMahon has a better pedigree than you. What are you doing? Just I don't know. And then he does another one on the table. He does another one on the table.
He should stop using that like post like when did the Authority split? Well, it's kind of like after Rollins got hurt, so like he should have stopped using it in like 2017.
Yeah, why are you still paying tribute to this guy? This guy, he cost you the Universal Championship. I remember. I was watching those Raws.
Man, KO won the championship. Man, what a time.
So, regardless of the pedigree, I thought Seth had a really good performance in the match. Gunther, I thought was amazing. He was just on fire when he caught Seth and the power bomb when he kept diving and the apron power bomb, and just in general his shutting down Seth's comebacks with his lariats and just being an overall fucking asshole. Like that's my goat. That's our goat.
Fucking godly wrestler. Like I'm sorry. I understand people have their opinions, but if you don't like Gunther, bro, you don't get it. You don't fucking get it. You don't get professional wrestling.
And
this is a real fucking wrestler, bro.
Won't get any argument from me. So the only thing that really hurt this match for me was it felt really intense and uncontrollable at certain points, and then just just stalled and stopped out of nowhere, and it just, and the interference too. We kind of both figured probably that Braun was gonna be making an appearance. I don't think he needed to do it in the match. I think it would have been just as fine if Gunther beat Rollins, making him tap out. By the way, he should have fucking made him tap out, but that's not just a Rollins problem. Nobody taps out anymore. But Braun could have attacked Seth after the match, and it would have been just fine. I don't really care for Gunther needing help to beat Seth, considering he just retired Cena, just retired Styles, just retired Bill Goldberg. So, but good. I think a very, very good match. A very good WrestleMania match. Some of the you made a comment about, you know, your star rating for this match on Discord. I don't know if that was bait or you just thought it was that. Whatever.
I don't remember what I gave it. What was it?
You call it like a calm little 3-star.
Yeah, I was bushing on that.
Calm little 3-star.
But if I was to actually,
is that true?
No. I was hate watching I was hate watching this show, bro. But I don't know. I think this is like maybe a 3 3/4 or maybe a 4. I don't know.
I'm at 3 3/4 myself. I saw some of the Twitter reactions after. Those were a bit too high for me, but I still thought it was a really good match. By far the best match of the night and for the rest of the night. But yeah, great. Really good stuff from both of them. Excited to get Braun back out there. And hopefully Seth and Braun match is great too. Gunther, we gotta do some things, Gunther. We gotta talk to some OTCs, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get there. Next up, a match we'll probably talk about for the next 80 minutes of this recording. We got Liv Morgan challenging for... That is incredibly sexist. Liv Morgan challenging Stephanie Vaquer for the women's championship, the Raw Women's Championship. Do you know the fucking names of the belts?
Isn't it
like
just women's championship and women's world championship, or what is it?
Which one is which? Which one does Stephanie have?
The world heavyweight.
Or which one does Liv have now?
Wait, isn't it?
But women aren't heavyweight.
Well, they took the world heavyweight championship and just made it. I don't fucking know what this. I think it's just. I think it's the women's championship, and then the other one's just.
Okay, it's the women's world championship. At least the one that for Stephanie and Liv. Okay. Liv. So she lost the tag titles the year beforehand, her and Raquel, to Becky and Lyra. Liv Morgan has her WrestleMania entrance and
dropping all that bullshit music.
Dude, what is going on? What is happening? She cannot make that her theme song. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? That's my girl though, so I can say that stuff.
Your Italian friend.
It's like my cousin. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, Liv has a crazy choreography and Britney Spears-esque. I like when they revealed the gear, and that was kind of it. They had her looking crazy. But, you know, watch me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Steph just had like a normal kind of... She looks cool as fuck. Steph always looks cool as fuck. And now it's time. You know, the bell has to ring. The bell has to ring. And...
Bro.
They did fucking nothing. They did fucking nothing.
And
this is... Yeah, keep go.
So I was still tired. So like I told you how I was still like getting home, and I was so fucking tired after Gunther and Seth that I took a 10-minute nap. That I knew like the ads and whatever that this shit was gonna take a while. So I took a 10-minute nap, and I was like, all right, I'm ready. And dude, I watched this match and I still felt tired.
Man. This is no insult on Liv, no insult on Steph. You guys are awesome, but
getting like 5 minutes, something like that.
I don't think it reached 7 minutes. I think it was like 10 seconds shy of 7 minutes.
Oh my god!
And I'm such like so anti-match being long for the sake of being long guy. Like, so I love AEW and I love their pay-per-views.
Every match gotta be epic, man.
Yeah, and I was there for Full Gear, or like Fletcher and Briscoe went like 28 minutes, and then Mox and Kaya went like 20. You know, it just, not everything needs to be long just because long means good. But this is crazy. This is for the Women's World Championship.
Yeah.
And, you know, they did what they could. And what they could is like they just kind of like played all the hits. Like Liv did all her sigs. Steph did all of her signature stuff. We got some more finisher stealing second of the night. Where Liv tried to, more like a tease, like she was teasing the Devil's Kiss. The crowd reacted pretty positively for that. They kind of they do nothing, bro. They do nothing for 6 minutes, and then Judgment Day come out. Like Steph knew they would, and distracted a ref. Liv wins.
It's just a very uninspiring, like produced match. And yeah. I just don't understand how, like, I saw this tweet on Twitter. I don't know if I have it saved, but like, I think it was a reply where they said like, a lot of bookers would wish that they have the roster, like the women's roster of Triple H. Mm-hmm. You know, like you have Kairi Sane, you have Io Sky, Asuka, Lyra Valkyria. Like you have all these amazing talent, and you're telling me that like this is the best you can do for your women's division?
It's a damn shame, man. It's a damn shame. I'm happy for Liv. I really think that she's just not a great heel wrestler. I like Liv as a wrestler. I think she's really done the work to improve herself, and there's a good handful of Liv face matches I like. And I just do not care for heel work. I can't buy it. The character is good, but when it comes to the matches, I don't know. I don't know. And Steph's always very good, very technical, and this is a really good moveset, but I don't know. This match was
nothing bigger.
Dude, it's just a shame. I think we talked longer than the match went. What a shame.
Which, by the way, we have to mention this. The fucking ads, like the whole quote. I swear to God, I seen more Hulk Hogan screen time than this fucking match, bro.
Yeah, well, stones may sink, but rocks may fall, dude. So the vibe so far, WrestleMania Night 1, not great. Just not great vibes. I don't like the fucking lighting.
Yeah, but the vibes get better. You know why? Because our main event.
It is time for the main event. So Randall Keith Orton, his third WrestleMania main event. 3 in 24 years, by the way. But Randy Orton's so over. Anyway, Randy Orton, third WrestleMania main event. Going against Cody Rhodes, challenging Cody Rhodes for the WWE Championship. Cody's 5th WrestleMania main event, I think 5th.
Has it been?
Yeah, 39, 40 twice, 41, and now this will be his 5th. This will be his 5th. Okay. Unless you don't count Saturday. Some people don't count Saturday.
Saturday. I don't
I might
count
not
Saturdays.
anymore, dude. I might not anymore.
Yes.
I used to. I might, Kevin Owens. I count it for Owens accounts. That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
But there's everybody's talked about this feud and what's happened to go and who has been Pat McAfee's introduction and yeah, it's so just a quick recap before we get into this. Cody Rhodes, like I said, he main evented last year's WrestleMania, lost to John Cena in a match. Randy Orton, he defeated Joe Hendry on the same card. Randy Orton, I think almost his entrance beat the Steph Liv match in time.
Oh my god.
Fairly sure. I'm pretty sure Roman did. I'm fairly sure Roman did. Randy was close. Cody's entrance. Thoughts on Cody's entrance? I feel like Batman.
I was thinking of Tony Stark. I was thinking of Iron Man.
Yeah, that is true. That is.
But
true.
like, I hate how every Cody thing is always how he came up and bet on himself. Like, dude, you already told the story multiple times. I know. I don't need to be reminded that you were Stardust. You left the fucking company. We get it.
We get it, bro. We get it, bro. You were Stardust, and you keep delivering like this. We're gonna make you Stardust again. Now, feel free to edit this out, but Pat McAfee actually did some pretty good stooging in this match.
I'm keeping this.
Okay, fuck. All right, I'll just go ahead and say it. Pat McAfee being involved in this angle fucking is stupid and really unnecessary, redundant, and stupid TKO, micromanagement, and his stick, it just doesn't feel like it should be anywhere near a world title program. Having said that, I think his performance as an annoying douchebag heel, it's been pretty good. I think he's gotten the desired reactions. I prefer this stupid fucking dumb jock hillbilly asshole, than when he was a face, by far. If I'm gonna see Pat McAfee, I prefer this one. And I think if he wasn't involved in this Randy Orton Cody Rhodes program, I would like him a lot more. But nevertheless, when Cody dropkicked him and he took that bump, I'm like, okay, hold on a second, that was pretty good. That was a good little sell.
Just because you're hyping up Pat McAfee, I'm putting in my notice for Death Valley Drive.
No. I don't like his radio show. I don't really like him in general, but I think I don't think he's the worst. And I gotta say, I thought it was pretty funny when they're Jelly Roll.
Sports entertainment. He's sports entertainment.
He did his famous Jelly Roll frog splash, right? And put him through the table. And I did like the part where he's on the stretcher and he's giving the thumbs up and it turns into the middle finger. I thought that was pretty funny. Man, thoughts?
This match, I said this in the server, but I was like, why is Randy Orton, a heel by the way, working as the underdog?
Yeah, and gaining sympathy.
Yeah, why?
He's doing all the selling.
After this we can have some conversations about Randy Orton, because this is not the first time he got this big main event match and he shit the bed.
So we might have different takes on this match. First of all, I'm just gonna say that I feel like once they open Pandora's box, Dora's box, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can keep that. Once they open these fucking Pat worms and forced it down our throats like the boogeyman. I think you kind of have to stick with it. And I felt like they were trying to play like both sides of what the match is going to be. And I think that really negatively affected the match too, where I feel like in a way, we kind of wanted to see like bullshit at this point. Like Pat was
Yes.
already there. You're kind of already like hate watching. We kind of just wanted to see a mess. And they didn't really commit to that.
Cody shit the bed like 2 manias in a row.
Yeah. You know, and he's been the worst performer in all his big matches. The Rock was the best performer in the tag match at 40. Cena was the better performer at 41. And now Randy was the better performer at 42.
Okay, but Randy. Okay.
Okay, but Randy was selling well. Just like, why was he selling like that? Like, why am I feeling bad for Randy Orton? You attacked Jelly Roll. You hurt Matt Cardona's feelings.
Is this
Like,
as bad as the Triple H match?
No. I actually don't even think this match is bad.
Is this as bad as the Bray Wyatt match?
No, in my opinion. I feel like you really didn't like the match. I actually...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you could tell.
My rating. Yeah, I could tell.
But yeah, I'm actually like... Just say the fucking rating, man.
I gave it like a 3. Like, it was whatever. Like, it was
okay.
I was still like entertained a bit by just Orton selling, and I think Cody did a good job of like portraying somebody like really pissed and like fuck Randy Orton for what he did to me. Fuck Pat McAfee. I think he did a good job there. But just the context of the situation, the context of the crowd fucking not giving a fuck about your revenge and loving Randy Orton anyway, I think that just didn't help at all. It just made things worse.
I thought you were going to give that shit. I thought you were going to give that shit like a 4. I'd be like, yo, Steven.
No.
Our friendship's on the line.
No, it was a 3. I don't think it's anywhere near as bad as Cena Cody last year. That match fucking sucked before the Travis Scott, you know, his little moment in history.
Bean.
Yeah, bring him back. I really wish they just committed to either wacky bullshit match, like Pat McAfee's there, Jelly Roll's there. You know, we get Gold Dust for one night. You know, we'll make a deal with Tony Khan. That'd be awesome. You know, I really just wanted, like, Pat was already on TV. He was making the calls to Orton. I kind of just wanted like that whole shitty studio to like show up and like try to. Cody has to take all of them on, like AJ Hawk. The AJ Hawk like watching on the Titantron. He's not there, but like it's just his face in a Titantron. But all of his like shitty friends and Cody has to like lay them all out. I would have welcomed that because it was just fuck it. But they just couldn't. Or also would just welcome this like a singles one-on-one match between Cody and Randy from the history they have, right? But
fuck it. Where was Ted DiBiase?
He was there. You know, he should have made his presence. I would have 100% welcomed that. Whose side is he on? But I don't think the work was bad. I just think the context of what was being delivered and what we've seen transpired on the build for this fucking feud. I think that negatively affected everything. Like Randy gigged, you know, Randy bled a little. Fucking Cody gigged the hard way. What the fuck?
Did you see the black eye?
Yeah, that shit's crazy. But I don't think it was a bad match. Don't think it was a good match. And I think the post match was pretty good. I like the part where, like, you remember in 2K and WWE 2K where He used to have like really shitty targeting. Like
Yeah.
couldn't auto target, like auto targeting. Randy had it on the he had it. He was supposed to have it targeting on Cody, but it targeted the ref and he gave him an RKO. I thought it was pretty funny. I don't know why the fuck Pat, you were the referee. Why did you not do the fast count?
Yeah, that's what
the
I was
fuck's wrong
thinking.
with you?
I was like, what's wrong with him?
I don't know. Cody, listen, I don't watch too much WWE, but you do. And
Yeah, bro,
it seems
no, stop.
well, apparently Cody's had the same finish to all of his like big title matches and pay-per-view the last like 6-7 months, 6-7. And the Drew WrestlePalooza match, I think, has like a very similar finish. Just heel gets distracted by something, Cody finds a way to win, and that sucks. It just gets a little tiring. But in general, I feel like Cody and Randy did the best they could. This. I don't think this is anywhere near some of the bad. Like, I've seen Sid and Taker. Like that. It's not like that. It's not like fucking Brock and Roman, but very uninspired WrestleMania main event from two guys that should have had a better match.
QB1, huh?
You need to go back to dashing, buddy.
Wow. Yeah,
Goated. That was the end of WrestleMania night 1. Miguel, what are your impressions on the first night of WrestleMania? Like, leaving off. What do you think?
I was gonna make this a thumbnail, but you know how the Christian shit. They said the Triple H, no confidence.
I love that. I love that clip.
It's fucking just fair. Dog shit, bro. Like,
bro, it's just really bad vibes. Just really bad vibes in general. I actually don't think the worst match of the weekend was on this night, but the abruptness of a lot of these matches and the multiple mountains of ads and just shitty downtime and really weird decision making and the Danhausen blimp. I don't know. It's just a bad vibes mania. Definitely nothing here. I'll probably go back and rewatch anytime soon. Gunther Rollins maybe one day, but I'm not in a hurry to do that. But it's just it's a bad show, bro.
Yeah. So you want me to start with night 2?
Let's go with night 2.
Yeah. So we have Oba Femi versus Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar, Oba Femi. So this is Brock's first WrestleMania match since Omos, which is like 4 years ago.
39, I think.
39. Yeah. This is Oba Femi's first WrestleMania match in general. Your thoughts, my friend, on Brock Lesnar and Oba Femi?
I do believe that they did what they needed to do, which Oba winning, that was the right call. I did not know how long they were gonna go though. I was like, okay, like maybe they go 10 minutes, even though I want shorter. And I know it's crazy that we talked about the time, and this match went like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
But, to make Oba
short.
look like a beast against Brock Lesnar, that's literally all they needed to do, and that's what they did. So, give props to them, unfortunately.
It's a damn shame, but we got to give them their props. I think it definitely accomplished a lot. And in the 5 minutes it was given, the crowd was super. Well, just quickly, the lighting and atmosphere for night 2 was so much better than night 1. Like, I don't know why. It just, the cool blue just felt like better. I don't know. Night 1 just felt like a cheap, like WrestleMania 39 for some reason. But that can matter a lot. That those color and those atmospheres. Like SmackDown fucking sucks with that stupid blue mat, and also because it's a bad show, but that doesn't help.
We're sorry, Road Dog.
Yeah, my bad, bro. My bad. Do you see that video at the convention where somebody like came up to him and was like, "It's not your fault."
Yeah, I did.
My goat. But yeah, the crowd was super into this. Really smart choice to have this be the opener of night 2. And I'm sure Brock does Brock's decisions. Like, I want to get the fuck out of here, and they obliged. But yeah, the crowd was completely 100% invested in Oba Femi. And as we saw in the aftermath, a lot of people love Lesnar too, right? But Oba Femi, he's the one, bro. He's the one.
Yo, if he does not have at least 10 World Heavyweight Championships in 5 years, they fucked up.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, I gotta keep my Oba praise at a minimum, because I have, Oba Femi versus Protostar, debates, often. So I gotta.
Okay.
I can't go too high.
What if Oba beats Roman though? Like,
what if Kyle beats Ospreay for the title?
That's Ospreay though.
Yeah, Roman, fucking. We'll talk about Ospreay soon. We got some Ospreay matches to talk about, but this match in general, I really like this match. I like short matches if they need to be short. I don't need matches to go 10 minutes sometimes, every time. And well, I do feel like this match would have been like great, like an all-time great opener, if given another minute or two for another Oba spot, or maybe even another Brock spot. Maybe could have tried the shooting star press, regardless. But without it, still very good. In my opinion, at this point, match of the weekend, I think even I enjoyed it more than Gunther and Rollins. I know Gunther and Rollins is more of an actual like contest, but this is my shit.
Like,
this is
no selling the fucking shoulder tackle or like to the corner, and then Oba Femi done put Brock Lesnar in retirement. Oh my god, bro.
Yeah, probably. I'm not super convinced.
It's probably Gunther's probably gonna say some shit like how Brock's was, and then they get Brock versus Gunther.
Yeah, because SummerSlam's in Minnesota. This seems, I don't know. And Saudi Mania's coming. I think Brock's gonna turn that down. I don't know, but still, dude, the Oba like, quote unquote, no sell of the F5 was so fucking good. Like, he's not like just like hopping back up from it. He's not like, this is nothing or whatever. He's you can tell the F5 like, yeah, this hurts, but fuck it, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna rip your head off. And he did. He ripped his head off.
Fucking awesome, bro.
Yeah. This is the guy. This is the guy that feels like, I feel like over any of the call-ups so far, even with like a Braun Breaker, but
we took Braun's chain. It's over.
Yeah, I think it's pretty likely that Oba Femi will be world champion before Braun Breaker. It is what it is. But okay, I'm gonna look at the timestamp here real quick, and I'm going to praise Brock Lesnar for 10 seconds. Okay. Brock Lesnar is one of the wrestling business best sellers of all time, and he made Oba Femi look like $1 million. He is an incredible seller. Okay. That was it. So, but man, how he picked up Brock for the fall from grace. That's what it's called.
I think it's called that.
Yeah. That was awesome. It looks like so natural. Like, Brock's like 300 probably. I think he's built 300. I don't know, but he's a big dude. And Oba just, man, really cool way to start off night 2. Really necessary after fucking the shit show that was night 1. And yeah. It's hard to be. Listen, it's hard to be negative about WWE sometimes, because I'm all for Oba Femi and big title matches in the future. And I'll watch those shows.
Yeah, totally. If he's not a champion by SummerSlam, Triple H, we gotta talk.
Well, we'll see. With him, you never know. But next up is the Intercontinental Championship, the men's Intercontinental Championship ladder match. The IC title was defended in a 4-way last year. Now it's in a ladder match, so it's the second year in a row in a multi-man, which is fine. Like, it's a mid-card belt. It is what it doesn't need to be like a big marquee singles match every year. It does feel weird that it's 2 years in a row. It's in a multi-man match, and the U.S. title is the singles. The IC feels a little bigger than the U.S., but whatever. I don't care. Gives a fuck. Yeah. So we have Penta. That fucking asshole likes to prove people wrong. Penta,
Yeah,
defending the title against Javon Evans. Making his WrestleMania debut.
bouncy.
My boy, our boy, Dragon Lee, Rusev. I almost called him Miro. We'll be talking about Rusev very soon. Who the fuck else? Oh, JD McDonough.
Yep.
And
then Rey.
And Rey Mysterio. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I thought this match fucking kind of rocked, man. I think this match became my favorite match of the weekend just after the Oba Brock match.
I think Javon carried this match.
Yeah, he's amazing.
He did shit where I was like, I don't know, the other spots, like, I couldn't really care less, but once Javon got it going, it made the match better. When I watched it, like, how old is this? Like, he might be younger than me. Hold on.
Javon Evans?
He might be the same age. Yeah,
no, he's older than you. He's like 23.
I keep on putting Kevon Evans, bro. Fuck, can't spell. He's 21.
He's not the youngest competitor to wrestle in WrestleMania. I think that's, besides the fucking kid, he's I think it's Rene Dupree. I think Rene Dupree at like 20. Okay.
Dude, I am going to be, hold on. Oh, it's not the 29. Yeah, he'll be 22.
Yeah, he's up there, and
but he's got a good future ahead of him.
He should have a good future.
Save Triple H.
Yeah, he should.
Yeah.
In theory. But so far so good. He's pretty undeniable talent-wise. He's better than the majority of people. He's better than like almost all his peers in that like age gap. And he's better than most professionals that have been doing this forever. Like, I
think Rey be telling him, "Hey, take it easy, man."
I had 5 surgeries, 6 now, my left knee. So they could have dude. Like, Rusev was just talking about, like, or I guess Lana was just talking about, like, how this meant so much to him, even though it's like a multi-man ladder match. And we all know how much this means to Dragon Lee. Like, I don't really give a fuck about JD McDonough, but they could have given him entrances. Like, what the fuck?
Dragon Lee, man. Yo, his come up has been beautiful, bro. Thank you, AJ.
Yo, AJ. Thank you, bro. Thank you. And
fuck you, Rey Mysterio.
Dude. Rey Mysterio had a Deadpool attire tonight. I think he just watched Deadpool and Wolverine. He just caught it on like FX. Seems he liked it. I like it too.
Speaking of Rey, did you see the crazy spot where like he does that?
That was awesome.
Yeah, to Rusev, I think.
Yeah. That spot was that was like my spot of the match. Like, it was. It came out of nowhere. Like, Penta like alley ooped him into Rusev. Rusev just goes through the ladder. They both kind of hit their head on the ladder, but I think they're both okay.
And then the Destroyer from Penta to JD. JD, he's a pretty good bumper.
Yeah, I'll give him his credit.
He fucking died out there. But this match, it surprised me a bit because I was like, Penta retained. I thought they were gonna give it to like Dragon Lee or something. I don't know.
I kind of thought they were gonna give it to Javon or even Mysterio.
Yeah, but I was like, okay, I'm cool with Penta. I don't know who beats Penta now, but we'll see.
Yeah. Just in general, this match is cool because it gave everybody, got their shit in and looked cool, and Javon looked amazing, and Dragon Lee looked fucking phenomenal in this match too. And the bumps the crowd is super into it. Making Money in the Bank its own separate pay-per-view, I think, is overall been a genuine positive for the company. Like, they're able. It's a pretty high regarded show. Like, people tune in for it. People like the concept, but taking it away from Mania did do something negatively to Mania. But now that we have these like ladder matches every now and then, it fills that void, and this is more than it's better than the majority of the last like Money in the Banks the last few years for sure. Like, I've not liked the men's Money in the Banks in quite some time. But this is awesome because Dragon Lee was in it and Javon Evans is in it and Rusev. I love Rusev. I do love Rusev, but
sneak here.
And Penta winning, you know what? All I gotta say is, bro, we fucked up.
Yes, we fucked up.
People that don't know, we have a series called Temperature Check. We get the next episode out soon. But in Temperature Check, during the winter edition, covering Penta's first calendar year with the World Wrestling Entertainment, we kind of considered his run more or less not so great the first year, and that they weren't using him to his fullest abilities, and they cooled him off when he was super popular and super over. Fuck us, because like a week after he won the IC title and he retained at Mania, and he's pretty over, and he's got a lot of fucking pyro, and is what it is. I'm glad to be wrong because I love Penta. Just have a soft spot for Penta. I can't hate him. It is what it is.
Let's get that world championship now. Yeah.
Oh, tribal fucking. I forgot what I called them when they teamed in the Rumble, but
Tribal Fear, I think.
Tribal Fear. Having said that, when we talk about Rey Fenix, I don't think we're gonna be wrong. I don't think we're gonna be wrong.
They should have put him in this match, bro.
Yeah. They really should. Why couldn't they could have put one more, two more? The fuck, but it is what it is. But yeah, great match. I don't know if I mentioned I gave Brock and Oba. Brock and Oba was like a 3 3/4. I was thinking of giving it a 4, but just meh. It could have used another spot. This ladder match I gave a 4. That was a really great ladder match. I feel like it'll be one of those underrated like catalogs for WrestleMania matches in a few years. Like I think of that awesome 4-way tag from like 39, maybe 40. I forget. I think it was 39. It was like Ricochet and Strowman when they were teaming, and the Alpha Academy, and the Street Profits, and one other team. But that match fucking rocks, and it's in the same vein of this.
Yeah.
Coming up next for the United States Championship, Trick Williams challenges Sami Zayn for the United States Championship. No Mello in sight.
I'm not gonna lie, I haven't watched SmackDown. I don't watch this dog shit promotion, but I was so surprised to see Lil Yachty, bro. I was like, why is Lil Yachty here, bro?
avid SVR06 player, Little Yachty, on the PSP, the best version of the game. Yeah, he's been around, you know.
So you'll be watching SmackDown?
So Trick Williams was not on the main roster last year. He was not at WrestleMania, and Sami just wasn't on Mania last year. Just they didn't really have anything for him. I think he maybe turned down something. I don't know, but he wasn't on Mania. I can tell you, Sammy's fucking. Listen. I love the art of professional wrestling. I love professional wrestlers who are dedicated to their craft, who put their body on the line and make it look like they hurt each other, and they don't. Sometimes they do. And wrestling is the most important part of wrestling, right? But sometimes it's not. And sometimes when you're a fucking beast, when you're a beast like Trick Williams, when you have a coat going up the entire entrance ramp, when you're a fucking megastar, yeah, sometimes all matters. Trick looked fucking awesome. And Sami Zayn looked like shit, bro. Like, that attire sucked.
We gotta tell Trick to watch like Towie tapes, bro.
Yo, Trick Towie. Tricky Kawada, what? But Trick is just a huge star. Now we got the Trick, we covered Oba, we covered Javon. I feel like we can talk real quick. Let's talk a little positively about the World Wrestling Federation, if you would. I feel like this was a good weekend where they've established their future in a good way. They've Braun, Trick, Javon, Oba, they all look like they have prominent futures in the company. It feels like they're going to have a pretty big say in the company's future. And they did a good job of portraying them and making people excited to see more of them. Do you concur?
Yeah, I absolutely agree. Future's bright for them. But, Triple H, please do something. Because I do have faith in them. I remember Roman Reigns before the Rumble. He's like, I was talking about building new stars and then wins the fucking Rumble.
Well,
but they redeemed themselves.
He did need to win that, if we're being real. Oh, and I guess you could put Jacob on there. He's more of just like a new star to like fans, but he's like 37. But yeah, still. But so Sami and Trick, unfortunately, have kind of a whatever match. I mean, it was also like 8 minutes.
I was laying down while watching this.
You were chilling. Trick's moveset, it's not very... It's not a lot of diversity to his moveset. He has pretty simple moves, but it fits like his presence very well. Like those are moves that somebody like him, like somebody that's loud like him and like carries himself like a star would have. So that's fair. Like at least he's picked a moveset that's worked well with the personality. But Trick is still Trick. What are your thoughts on how the crowd is responding to Sami Zayn now?
We used to have been on top of the world, man.
Yeah. But Sami, I can't even blame Triple H so much for fucking Sami. Like, he did this shit to himself. I defend him, man. I love Sami Zayn so much. Like, Sami Zayn is, in my opinion, like the best wrestler in the company. Only Kevin Owens and Gunther can really like change my mind on that. But he fucking moving his weight on like mid-carders and say screwing over like Gable and apparently
Mello.
maybe screw over Mello, and it just... But he won't do that shit with Roman. He won't do that shit with fucking Punk or Cody or Seth. I can't respect that. I can't.
See, Paul,
Can't
I
respect
don't know. I don't know about all this now.
What the fuck? But man, it just feels like it's so hopeless now because I don't even think he's not gonna win the title anytime soon. And
Can we even be confident that he wins the world title by the time Saudi hits?
I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe maybe he can beat Moxley for a Continental Championship. What do you think about that? What do you think about that?
Hey,
That'd be kind of cool.
hey. Run back
But to be honest,
classics.
Mox is choking him out in 1930.
Comes with a bulldog choke.
But another thing I just don't like about what's gonna go on with Sami now is I've always just hated him as a heel. He's just not a good heel to me. He just comes across as annoying and not in like a good way. I just want nothing to do with him, and I have no interest in seeing him as a heel opposite Cody, because that feud will happen. The opposite fucking Jay, they'll run that back. I don't care. I just don't care. But the apron brainbuster is pretty cool.
Yeah.
That was the only.
I thought they were gonna do the turn today or that night, but
Yeah. Well, it is the WWE. They'll probably do the turn at like Unforgiven or something.
what, 2028.
Yeah. They'll like tease it. Like Sami will like look kind of like evil for like 8 years. But you gotta give it to this Vegas crowd. They're very into pretty much every match of the night, and they were into this. And they were into the idea of Trick Williams beating this guy they fucking hate. And Trick Williams beat the guy that they fucking hate. And I have a pretty big issue with the ending. I don't know. I don't know if you remember how this match ends, because the match is kind of boring, and I had to go back and kind of look at some shit myself. The match ends like Sami setting up for the haluva kick, and Trick hits him with the knee as he's running, and he wins the match. I just feel like Sami is like smarter than that. Like, he's been portrayed as being this like really savvy in-ring technician. Like, that's how he beats Braun the first time. Like, I always thought that was really cool. Like, Sami had to beat Braun because, like, yeah, Braun's like stronger than me and faster than me. He's younger than me, but I'm Sami Zayn. I've been doing this forever. I know how to beat him. And this match, Trick outsmarts him. Like, he should have seen that fucking coming. I kind of knew it was coming. Who am I? But yeah, that was kind of my issue. What'd you think of this match, bro?
I was laying down. It was like background. I was on my phone. I was scrolling through Twitter while this match was happening, bro.
Fairs. I gave it like 2 3/4. I mean, just for the apron brainbuster, just for Little Yachty getting attacked. That's pretty much it. And Trick deserved the win.
Yeah, right winner.
Yeah, unfortunately, I have to say that, but it's your fault, Sami. It's your fault. And now to our next match. We've got Dominik Mysterio versus the Demon Finn Balor. It's giving mid.
No, dude, I don't know why, but like, I was fucking laughing my ass off. I was like, why is Finn Balor the Demon going 50-50 with Dominik Mysterio, bro?
Bro, this is my least favorite match of the weekend. Why the fuck was that happening? What are we doing? Like, this sucked. This was bad. This was so shitty.
Bro, I've seen
First, a little
Finn Balor. I've seen Finn Balor do this ridiculous thing. Like I understand the demon, which I've never been the fan of the demon being the supernatural thing. Like it should always be like a war paint thing. You know,
yeah,
like
yes,
that's how it was in New Japan Pro Wrestling. It was just a war paint, like just going out to war. But like I don't like how like he's all being weird. Like, bro, you are 44 years old, bro.
yes, bro. It's so fucking. I'm so done with the demon. I feel like I've just realized it now, but I've been done with the demon for a while. My favorite Balor, personally, man, is the second run of NXT Balor. I don't think he does the demon once during that run. Like he's just a cool guy. He just wrestles good matches and he looks like a badass. And I had to watch him gyrate. It was like watching the Boogeyman. Uh, it, like, what are we doing? Why is Dom scared of this? He is 5'4". It was just, it's. You probably didn't even. Did you hear the commentary for this match?
I don't have speakers. I just had I did not hear it. I was like watching it basically on mute.
Dude, well, you're lucky because the amount of times that Michael Cole and Wade Barrett fucking just called Balor, they don't call him like Balor once in a match. They just keep calling him, it's the demon.
Wait.
Actually, the demon with.
Actually, I heard the crazy line. Never mind. I heard the crazy line of like them talking about Dominik's juice. I was like, where the fuck are we going with this, bro?
Cole had a interesting night. So did Wade. But they call him the demon. They kept calling him the demon. Like his name's Finn Balor. His name's the demon Finn Balor. Does that take so long to say?
I'm just done with this demon shit. Like, I don't know why he had to bring out the demon against Dominik Mysterio.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, it's we need all of this power, Karama. This is Kakuzu we're up against. Like this is what the fuck. I don't know. This match is awful. It was. I mean, maybe you don't feel as strongly as I do about it, but
the only thing that popped me was Balor bringing out the trunks again.
Yes, yeah, no pants. Let's go.
Let's go.
And the only spot I liked the corner drop kick. The Balor does the Dom with the chairs on his head. That was cool. It sucks that Dom sucks. It sucks that Dom sucks.
Yeah, honestly, it's so funny because like he's not entering hook combos, but like it's actually so fucking bad. Like compared to like before, bro. Like 2024, he was actually solid, but
he's got the good forearm strikes. He still does the good forearm strikes, but man,
if he keeps this up, we're comparing him to Hook.
Yeah, we lead in the ops. But yeah, I gave this like a 1 3/4. Shit sucked, bro.
I don't know. I knew this match was gonna be like more like just feel like more fan service. It's just like, here's the demon, bro. Like, you know, ticket sales. Here's the demon.
Y'all happy?
Y'all happy?
Whatever. So next we got. Okay, so if the Raw title is the women's world title, what the fuck is this one? It's just the women's championship?
It's just the WWE Women's Championship.
Got it. And now we got for the WWE Women's Championship, we have Rhea Ripley challenging Jade Cargil for the WWE Women's Championship. Jade last year, end of night 1, she faced and beat Naomi in a like a decent like undercard match, whatever. And Rhea was the opener of night 2, unsuccessfully challenging Io Sky for the whatever title was whichever one it was, and Bianca in the Sunday opener and the best match of the weekend.
Wait, did we ever talk about Bianca's pregnant or the half?
Oh, dude, fuck! I forgot that happened.
Yes.
Congrats to Bianca Belair.
Yeah, give you a C
Yeah,
plus.
mother. Yeah, I don't know what. Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy. Congrats on motherhood. We love you, Bianca. Montez, like, thanks, bro. Really appreciate it, asshole. But I miss the Street Profits so bad. They're. I don't know why I'm saying so bad. I don't fucking watch WTV weekly, but I love the Street Profits. It's a shame they're not on TV.
Yeah, the fucking sick
Especially
tag team. But
especially Dawkins. I'd do Dawkins in the C2.
I'm so sick we ain't gonna see Bianca for a year.
It's yeah. But we're happy for we're happy for Death Valley Driver. We love motherhood over here. But so Jade and Rhea, I think Rhea Ripley is one of the best North American women's wrestlers. One of the best wrestlers in North America, really. I think she's awesome. I think she's really underrated compared to the praise like other in-ring greats get. I think she's right up there, most of them. I think
her in-ring work gets overshadowed just because of her shitty booking.
Yes, absolutely. And it's unfortunate that she doesn't get to have those kind of matches where, like, that kind of match catalog for somebody as good as she is. But she still has great matches, obviously. And Jade Cargil, it is what it is with Jade at this point. It is what it is. If she isn't getting worse, I think, and I don't think she's ever really going to get better. I personally don't think she's at like an all-time shitter level. I like her presentation a lot. I like a powerhouse wrestler. You know,
One of the better Jade performances for sure.
dude, I think she was really good in this match.
It wasn't like bad. It's just like I'm very intrigued how this match would have been if it went longer. But what can you do?
Well, you know, yeah. It still went longer than like all the other women's matches. I feel like, right? It went like
this went
14,
10 minutes.
15. This went 10.
Yes,
so longer than that. That it still is longer than the other women's matches. That sucks. But I think best women's match of the weekend. I thought they had pretty good chemistry.
Yeah, it worked. The one wing angel popped me.
Okay,
but the shitty pin.
Does she fucking do that? Is that one of her moves? Did she just like break that out?
I don't know if she's been using it, but she did the one wing angel, and instead of hooking Rhea's leg, she like Jay puts both of her legs on top of like Rhea's shoulder, and that's how the rest started count. I was like, what type of pin is this?
She did like a reverse Rhea pin. Yeah. That was
unique offense.
That's that Bryan Danielson training.
Yeah.
It was still, I think they had good chemistry. It's cool to see when Rhea is not like the bigger person in the match and how she bumps, because she's like a really underrated bumper too. You know, she can gain sympathy and she can sell really well, and her comeback is always cool because she's a beast. And Jade does well. You gotta give Jade one thing: she's very charismatic, and you know she really helps gain that sympathy for Rhea, and she gets to do her cool stuff, her one winged angel and her other power moves. Why the fuck did she do that? Why did she do that?
I have no idea.
This is MJF's fault. But they have a decent match. The story going into this fucking sucked. Like, go on.
No, I was gonna say it. The story fucking sucked, and I don't know if they were like actually like mad at each other because WWE, they be trying to like do this bullshit where it's like we try to.
Well, you
fool
watch
ya.
Unreal.
Fuck off! I don't watch that bullshit. Like I'm very intrigued. Once they drop the new Unreal season, I want to see if this shit was legit or not because it was absolutely hilarious when I was reading everything and Rhea going on the rant.
Yeah. I mean, it really is hard to say, but I feel like it was because they just dropped it. They dropped it like immediately, so they probably did have real heat.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Match was fine. It did what it needed to do. I don't know what the fuck the faction is called. I'm just calling them the baddies.
Baddies 2.0.
Baddies 2.0.
Yeah,
Mia
okay.
Yim and B-Fab came out. One thing that I never really understood from this, I guess it helps that they had EO come out, but like this match was like very weird, like the ending, because I was like, okay, so if Rhea beats Jade without EO, then that just like completely like fucks over the faction. But if Jade beats Rhea, it's like she most likely is gonna like need help from them.
I don't think they gave a fuck. They just have Rhea win.
At least it kind of makes it better with EO coming out, I guess. But
and EO made WrestleMania.
yes, and she's reduced to a fucking cheerleader.
Yep, really cool.
Yeah. Which by the way, the fucking time slots on these are so fucking whack. And you tell me that we couldn't give EO and Asuka a match here, but you had time for fucking, we could talk about it later. The fucking Danhausen shit.
Oh yeah. So okay, so I was working during WrestleMania.
Oh yeah, it's right after. I thought we had another match.
Yeah. Oh, just so Rhea beats Jade, wins the title. I gave it like 3 1/4. Not bad at all. But so we got. So I was working during all this. I missed the majority of this really good, really critically acclaimed segment. Miguel, can you explain it to me?
I'm not gonna lie, I took off my headphones and then I couldn't bear with it. I was disgusted. From what I gathered, John Cena came out and he was like giving up the attendance, being a little good boy for WWE.
Which I think did 55K or more or less.
Something like that. And then I think I saw like Kit Wilson. I saw Danhausen. Danhausen had
that's pretty cool. The mini what?
The mini ass.
Okay.
Dude.
I think the Miz is there too.
Yeah, the Miz was there. I don't know what the fuck they were talking about because I had it muted. I was disgusted, bro. I was just like, dude, The Rock and Stone Cold used to go out and have wars, but I was like,
now, let's go.
The sport was low-key like I was thinking to myself, I was like, you know what, I don't think wrestling's for me, but if it's for you and you like this, I mean, I guess but it was a waste of time.
There was a time period where you could just say to your friends again, after years of just Vince McMahon making wrestling so fucking lame, you can go to your friends and be like, or coworkers, whoever the fuck, like, hey, I can't go out tonight. I'm watching Raw. They're like, okay, that's cool. Yeah, all right.
Yeah, I'm watching Dan Hansen and fucking Kit Wilson.
Don't tell people you watch wrestling anymore. Don't tell people you watch wrestling. It's no bueno. I came back from I was busy my shift, and I came back to my phone, and I just see Danhausen commanding this army to attack Mike Mizanin, and they did. And then John Cena was laughing, and he's like, John Cena was laughing. He's like, I'm really glad I never have to do this shit again. And
Bro,
I hate
I
Triple
was
H.
saying this shit.
And I love Vince McMahon. My name is John Cena. And I love Vince McMahon. He said something like that.
I was saying this shit, but I was like, man, if The Rock was here, he would have buried fucking Dan Hansen. I would have called him the GOAT if he did that shit, bro.
And The Rock probably would have said some terms that are outdated towards some of the people in the ring too. So, but it is what it is.
We done with John Cena.
Yeah.
Rock
And
better.
now, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's make that stance clear. We'll make that stance very clear.
If you smell.
But now, speaking of The Rock, it's now time for the main event.
Yeah.
We have the OTC, the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns, winner of the Royal Rumble, challenging the Second City Saint, the best in the world, World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk. Last year, these two men were also in the main event of WrestleMania against each other, the first night anyway, with their friend Seth Rollins. Yeah, and a triple threat I like a lot. I like that match quite a bit.
No comment here.
Okay. You don't like the spot where they all did their finishers?
Just move on.
So, Roman Reigns. I remember a lot of people talking in Discord. They're like, "Yo, I really hope Roman comes out to his original song," and that like the first Tribal Chief song, and that song is better than the new one he's had since his return in 2024. But they're like the same song basically. It's not like that big of a deal. Like that's what my mindset was. But hearing it tonight, I'm like, yeah, that's so much better. Like, why the fuck did he have this shitty one for so long? That first one is way, way better. And it does rip off a Succession, but it is what it is.
Had a long entrance, probably longer than all the women's matches combined.
At least the majority of them. But that's the Tribal Chief, bro. That is what it is.
Come on. Just.
Oh my
god.
Listen, I get he couldn't use the full song, because nobody would fucking get it in that arena. It is what it is. But he did that for us.
Yes.
Playing his Ring of Honor song, playing his AFI fucking. I love AFI in general. Oh my god, AFI is one of my favorite bands, so I've always loved that theme for Punk. I love all his songs. It's hard for me to pick a favorite.
He came out to the Terminator theme.
Yeah. Time is a circle. But CM Punk comes out. He has that video package, and he comes out co-personality. And it's a big fight feel. With one of the last few dream matches in the WWE. I mean, they've had like a match right before Punk left, but it was like so long ago, and Roman was still green, and Punk was fucking dying of a staph infection. So, but man,
this was the sport, bro.
Dude, I hate to say it, but when WWE fucking hits and their big match formula hits, it fucking hits.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad that this was a Punk match.
Yeah, freaking. But there was cinema involved. There was some Roman influence there. There's some Kenny Omega like reference in there. Like, he did like the good night and goodbye to him at the beginning of the match. Yeah. We get it,
fucking awesome,
Goat recognizes Goat. Yeah, it was, dude, like this match is fantastic, and if a much needed, just one-on-one straight wrestling match that we haven't got in
No
a main event.
interferences.
Yes, no Pat McAfee. I mean, I would have welcomed The Rock, but I'm just a sick freak.
Final
And,
boss in game.
yeah, that would have been awesome. That would have been awesome. And then the tweet would have came on the screen, you know, the famous tweet about CM Punk main eventing WrestleMania from The Rock. But Punk and Roman, really good chemistry from guys that just haven't really shared the ring too much together. Just really just fucking it's just it's such an awesome match. Physical. I don't really get why Roman didn't get DQ'd, but it is what it is. The teasing of the elbow drop, like I loved, like it was such a cool subversion where Punk, you see him going for the elbow drop, right? And to Roman, to the table, the announcement table, and Roman stops it, and we get a power bomb, a shield power bomb through the shield table instead. So like, oh, I guess they're not gonna do that Punk spot, but they do it. They do it anyway. It was subversion. They do it later. They come back to it. It's fucking awesome.
I thought he was gonna move out the way. I was like, they took so long. I was like, I don't know.
And they do the fucking like the Terry Funk spot where Punk is like draped on the turnbuckle, and Roman's hitting him, dude.
CM,
that is
yeah. CM Punk is so fucking. I can't wait till we make that video about like wrestlers, like older wrestlers who have still been great.
Yeah,
you know, like
peel the curtain back. Yeah.
Yes. And
he's in that vein for sure.
I give Roman a lot of shit, but when he's on it, he's fucking on it.
Dude, he was on fire tonight. There was something to prove, and he looked incredible. Him and Punk had such good chemistry, and him just wailing on Punk as he was hanging there doing the Superman punches. It was so sick. He looked like the coolest wrestler of all time, and he kind of is in a way. But yeah, they didn't really. Eventually, it did become a little finisher festy, but who fucking cares? They did the work to actually lead into that. It's not like Punk and Rollins, which, you know, notice how Punk and Rollins haven't had. Notice how Punk and Moxley and Punk and Reigns have had this type of match, but not Punk and Rollins.
I just want to talk about this. I think Roman probably did the worst version of the GTSL.
Yeah, because he stopped. I don't know if it's worse, like stopping for a second to land or doing a little spin.
I don't think he even bounced off the ropes. I don't remember if he even did that.
Yeah, it is what it is. And Punk did a really shitty Superman punch, but it is what it is. It is what it is. But just a cool match. I liked, you know, they spammed the finisher stealing in night one. Like AEW had in not Dynasty, Revolution. They had that aging problem where 3 matches basically in a row had like a kick out of 1. Like the Kesta, the Bucks match, and Swerve and Brody King. Night 1 had that problem where everybody decided we're actually Stone Cold and The Rock, and we're going to steal each other's finishers. And that happened fucking like 3 times. But this match, you know, that's fine. That's fine, bro. This is like the closest we'll get to Punk Austin.
Probably.
Well,
never
I mean, I'm not Punk Austin.
Let's go.
Yeah. Man, it was just so cool to see a wrestling match between 2 of the biggest stars in the company, biggest stars in the sport, really. And that felt personal. That felt like watching like a sports game, like Team OTC, Team Roman. I don't want to say Team OTC. That's so fed-pilled. Team Roman versus Team Roman versus Team Punk, and just it felt like a really cool event that everybody can get into. Punk looked great out there. Roman looked fantastic out there. I love this match, and I was talking to one of our friends, and it was like, where does this really rank in all-time WrestleMania main events? And I think it's really high up there. I think it's at least a top 10, and maybe even top 5. I mean, there's been so many WrestleMania main events now, but most of the time, most of the time in WrestleMania's history, it feels like the main event's not the best match. Happens quite a bit. Definitely happened in WrestleMania 13. But this was by far the best match of the weekend.
Match of the weekend, yeah. And it proved why it was the Sunday main event.
We do shit on Sundays. We hate Saturdays.
That's
for the colliders.
We are skipping Saturdays and watching Collision.
But yeah, just a really fucking awesome main event caliber match between two professionals, two rock stars, and I want to see them do another match, but I don't know. Maybe politics might play into that, but it just. Let me ask you this though. I was curious when I was doing my notes for this match, or just in general. In a pure wrestling standpoint, pure just wrestling, just try to ignore the bells and whistles, which is a little hard to do. Between this match, between Punk and Roman's chemistry, and Roman and Cody's chemistry, which do you think is better? And there's a little recency bias, but
Punk and Roman.
Yeah. That's fair. It's a shame. It feels like this weekend it kind of really established who's the real 1 and 2.
Yes. There's levels to this shit, bro.
Cody's on a different tier now. It's a shame. But yeah. But Roman Reigns, he defeats CM Punk.
I thought the ending was a little bit weird.
It was a little abrupt. It kind of came out of nowhere. Michael Cole sort of like shit too.
Yeah, and it's like he took a spear and then like he gets up immediately and then he just like falls back down. I forgot what it was like. He falls down knees first and then like Roman goes for another spear.
The last sequence was cool, but just that last spot was really like weird. But whatever. Still like amazing match. Still an amazing match. I went 4.5. I can maybe even go higher, but with time. But I don't think I'll go low. I don't think I'll go lower. I don't think I'm going lower.
Just incredible. And I don't think we said it, but Roman Reigns is the new World Heavyweight Champion.
Roman Reigns is the champ. He's going to be, for his own words, a full-timer now. So, he'll be facing, Logan Paul.
Dragon Lee, bro.
Roman Dragon Lee. Let's go. Him and Kaiser against Gable. No, him and Gable against Kaiser and Gunther. We'll get that match.
Why not?
Yes, it's cool. I think I heard rumors that Punk's gonna be taking some time off after, which is a shame. I love these performances, man. I love these Punk performances because, this is my guy. This is my favorite of all time. Unless he's just something to piss
Punker.
me off. That adds to his character so much too, right?
The grizzled vet,
rugged guy. Yeah. That adds to it. I don't need him being a super athlete, bro. It's fine. It is fine. I love that little touch. Yeah, go for it.
I'm gonna say what every CM Punk fan says, but he makes you feel.
Yes. Thank you, Punk. Thank you. And thank you, Rome, bro. I appreciate it always. Yeah, I have always liked Roman as a worker. I don't think he gets the credit he deserves. Do I think he's the best worker in the Shield? Nah. He's not the worst. He isn't the worst.
He's not the ace.
No. No, but I feel like the conversation's close though. I feel like the conversation's close. Okay, let me ask you another question before we wrap up this review. That's going on for 2 hours, 7 in the morning for me now. Let me ask you this: recency bias too, but who had the better match of Punk, Roman Reigns or Jon Moxley? And where does this match rank in Punk's matches since he's been back? Because I know my number one.
Is it Kingston?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know, because the Mox match is so fucking sick, bro. Like
both of them, really. Yeah. But I'm talking the all out one.
That's actually pretty hard. I can't lie.
It makes you think though. It does make you think.
What do you think? You think it's Roman Punk?
I think so, and it might be my third favorite Punk match since he's been back. I'm not sure.
I'm trying to think of the top, because I really love the match, but like I still like. I know you may disagree with me, but I still prefer Gunther Punk. I can't lie.
Just Seth ruined that for me. I hate to sound like such a Seth hater, but I did not. I knew he wasn't hurt. Y'all didn't fool me. I knew he wasn't hurt, and I hated that part. But
we got
that match is amazing.
We got the MJF match. We have the Roman match, the Mox match.
I like the Dynamite MJF match better, but
we should just review Punk's career, like.
Oh yeah.
See what happened.
Yeah, I'll talk about that fucking Matt Sydal Rampage match for like 5 minutes, and that's fucking rocks.
The Dustin match.
That match fucking rocks.
Yes.
Roman's got some. He used to have some TV bangers, like the Buddy Murphy match and the
Claudio.
The
Riddle.
Yeah, dude. The Riddle match, fucking Riddle. Unfortunate we're talking about Riddle in this WrestleMania review, but it is what it is. But yeah, definitely we can both say we love this match. We love Punk. We both pledge our allegiance to our OTC as well. And, hopefully we're beating Bruno. I'm sorry. We're beating that Italian bastard. I can say that. It's okay. We're beating Bruno's reign. But yeah, so overall, before we wrap it up, man, what are your thoughts of night 2 of WrestleMania 42?
Definitely better, but I think it still falls into the same thing with night 1, where like great matches, but I don't think I'm gonna rewatch any of these except Punk and Rome. Mm-hmm. But still great stuff. I just wish night 1 was not a thing.
yeah, night 1. This might be the biggest disparity between the nights ever, because even it used to be like night 1, which is better than night 2. Then night 2 has been a little better, but it used to not feel like that. Like the gap was that wide. Night 2, not like a 10 out of 10 show, but still very good. It definitely feels so much better. The vibes are so much better than night 1. It's crazy. Like there's nothing on night 1 I'll ever rewatch. Night 2, I might rewatch the ladder match. I'm definitely gonna rewatch the Punk and Roman match. I might rewatch the Danhausen segment because I need to understand what's going on. But
why do you do this to yourself?
I just feel like I gotta know what's going on. I watch 2007 Raw for fun. But yeah, I like night 2 much more than night 1. It still has some of the pacing problems and abrupt endings and just the ads that comes with WWE now, but it is what it is. I still enjoyed my time watching it.
I had the same experience night 2. I'm not gonna give Triple H props.
I give Dwayne props. I feel like this was his idea.
This was his.
He made the call.
You want a money made match, Paul? CM Punk versus Roman Reigns.
Now Punk was supposed to win, and then Rock's like, "Listen, I got Roman and Saudi. Let's give him the belt now." But yeah, I hope you enjoyed your listening, and we got more content coming up. We got new temperature check coming for the spring. Yeah, spring 2025 into 2026. We got a few people. We're still finalizing on some people, but expect Phoenix, expect Malachi, or sorry, Alistair. My bad. We still gotta pinpoint some AEW names, and definitely gonna do that. And probably another Going for 5, another video series. Yeah, we're gonna try to keep it cooking, man. But yeah, guys, appreciate it once again for listening. This is Steven. This is Miguel. And we'll see you guys next time.